Sagittarius. What's going on, Sag? This is Kristen from Sagittarius Time Tarot. I wanted to come in here and do a love reading for you, do a love reading update for you, Sagittarius. So this is going to be for this week. We're heading into the weekend. Well, we're actually not heading into the weekend. That's just me thinking optimistic that the weekend is coming. But I'm not trying to rush it because this is my last week off from work. And, we have to go back to work. School's going to be starting soon. So, but in greater news, guess what I did today? I became an ordained minister, which to me is like the greatest thing ever because I've always had such a cool relationship with God. I've always been interested in the church and spirituality and everything. And two of my close friends actually asked me to marry them in November. And I was like, oh, okay. So, yeah, it's really cool. It was easy. It was a couple of clicks and cost me $40, but I mean, it's all well worth it. So I'm going to be adding that to my spiritual business. Marrying people. I mean, who wouldn't want to be married by a psychic, medium, comedian? Not only can I make your ceremony fun, I'm an excellent writer when it comes to poetry and all things love and gushy. And also I can, channel your loved ones that can't make it to the wedding because, they've crossed over to the other side. And also I could probably predict whether your marriage is going to last or not. So, yeah. Uh, I'm just kidding. Anyway, you don't want to hear about that. Maybe you do. So leave it in the comments. Congratulations. Thanks in advance for doing that. And definitely, share and subscribe to my channel. Help support your girl. And Sagittarius, of course, I always appreciate all the comments and love and support that you guys send me. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all the ones that come back. I appreciate you guys greatly. So let's find out what's going on in love in Sagittarius. What am I getting for Sagittarius? You know what I feel? I feel like, there's an energy of waiting for things to take off. I'm getting calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So some of you are calling in your soulmate. Some of you are waiting for things to happen in your love life. Maybe, you've done the work, you've done the healing, you've got your ideal person, you're radiating that energy out into the universe, and you're just waiting for this person to come in. Like, when is this person going to come? Wow, I'm getting religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, so if you're the type of person who just kind of thought that, that this person would, that you were going to meet somebody, you were going to fall in love, you were going to get married, and everything was going to be hunky-dory and this and that, and which is typically how, things should go, hopefully. But it could be that some of you are kind of stuck on the whole idea of, that there is one person out there for everybody, and you're not really looking, kind of outside the box to see what is actually around you because of this. And I also feel like for some of you, you may have met someone that is a different religion than you. So you're kind of wondering how that's going to work out, which is definitely in tune with being an ordained minister because, if you're marrying somebody from a different religion and, you don't want to go the traditional way for the both of you, you would hire a minister to conduct the ceremony. So that's definitely an option, for you. If you find the love of your life, does it really matter what religion they are? So let's see. What's going on for Sagittarius in love? Show me Sagittarius's energy when it comes to love, please, and thank you, Spirit. Ooh, the Hermit. So let's talk about the Hermit for a second. This is the part, okay, that I'm talking about. The Hermit is all about spiritual illumination. It's all about, going within and, really deciding and being firm and seeking guidance. That's why you're able to call in your soulmate, or you're being called to call in your soulmate, because it's like we all have energy cords out there to the people that we're supposed to be with. The people when we were born and when we were manifested here, we come in with these soul ties, and that's really what a soulmate really is. And while, you'll hear most people say that soulmates are, either good, for a blessing or a lesson, I feel as if for a lot of you Sagittarius, you've had a lot of lessons, and it's like, well, when is my blessing going to come in? And that's what you may be asking yourself. You may be asking your higher self, well, when is this happening? What do I still have to overcome? So let's take a look at that. What does Sagittarius have to overcome? Actually, no. What needs to be surrendered for this energy to start moving? What needs to be surrendered for Sagittarius? Surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Okay, so that is definitely in line with the Hermit. Because when we're going inside of ourselves and we're looking for this illumination, the illumination is the best parts of you, the loving energy that you have inside and what you're attracting from outside sources. And this is in the upright. And that's why a lot of you Sagittariuses are manifesting your soulmate by doing this. By not going out there believing that there is that person that's out there for you, that's going to be attracted to you. So it's not about, well, I'm ready for love, I'm ready for love, I'm ready for love. And you're going on dating sites or you're going on, 50, 60,000 dates. I mean, 50, girl or a guy, if you're going on 50, 60,000 dates, cheers to you, Sag. I mean, that would be insane and that's extreme, but whatever. Where you're going out on dating sites and you're looking, but is what Spirit's trying to say is don't do that. Don't take action on your own behalf, because when you do that, a lot of times you get met with disappointment. And a lot of times you get met with people who are not, because you're not actually speaking to them. You're not actually within their presence to sense their energy, to pick up on their energy. So you don't really know what kind of person that you're talking to. And you don't want to be deceived or led on to believe that somebody is actually better than what they really are, or even a person. Sometimes we go on dating sites, we get these spam bots that talk to us for a little while and try to get us to, sign up for the site. And then as soon as you sign up for the site, that person ghosts you. But a lot of people don't understand that that's exactly what happens. You start a dating site, you start getting all these hits, you start getting all these people talking to you, and you're like, wow, okay, this is great. And then you end up, spending whatever the amount of money is per month and you get nobody and you're just led to disappointment. But that disappointment is an energy that you would be embodying. So you're going to attract other people who are also disappointed in love and looking to take it out on people. And you don't want that, because you don't want to block your soulmate. You don't want any little attachments onto that cord. Okay. Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. Okay. So again, we have this as double confirmation about this. Okay. If you're embracing your path, you're living your truth, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you're honoring yourself, you're loving yourself, you're creating a space for love, you're keeping your heart open, you're looking for that perfect person that just is so drawn to you and attracted to you in a healthy, beautiful, loving way. Okay, that's when it's going to come in, and you don't want any blocks. Okay, so that's basically what Spirit is saying. Okay. So, show me the energy of the person coming towards Sagittarius, because of course I know some of you are here because you're like, what the hell is going on? Maybe you met somebody. Is this the one? Ooh, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so something is starting. You see the way these people are just kind of like sitting there and they have this paper in their hand, the blueprints in their hand, and the angel is kind of like overseeing this. This is the tree of knowledge is behind them. At least that's what I assume it to be. But these people are actually designing this, okay? They're designing, they're building this foundation for you. They're setting things up for you. So you may notice that there's a lot of blessings in your life right now at this time where, maybe you are getting, maybe you moved to a new location, or you're getting a new job, or you're getting a new house or something like that. There's a foundation that's being built within the spiritual realm right now for you for you. And sometimes I just want to say this, sometimes the person that we think or the person that we want to be with, It doesn't mean that it's a no. It just means that you have to allow spirit some time to build that foundation within that person so that the two of you can be together. But that doesn't mean that you put your life on hold and that you wait, because out there someplace else, because there's no guarantee in anything. There just isn't. Spirit knows all. Our higher selves know everything. Okay? So let's say you've met somebody and, you're not sure exactly what's going on with this person, and, they haven't called you, they haven't seen you, they haven't made plans, they haven't done anything like that. That's not in alignment with the Three of Pentacles, because it's not building, because you still have the energy of the Hermit, where you're still inside yourself trying to figure out, what's going on, why isn't this changing, why aren't things taking off, okay? So you do have somebody coming towards you that wants to build. It's the start of the foundation. Where is this going? The Emperor. Whoever's coming towards you, Sagittarius, the Queen of Wands is in reverse. The King of Wands is in reverse. Whoever's coming towards you right now, which would mean surrender to non-action, and Spirit is saying this very firmly. Whoever's coming towards you right now is an Emperor. Okay, this is a person who doesn't want to just build the basic foundation. They want to build an empire, which means that they want a family, that they want a very strong foundation, a very strong community, sense of community. They don't want anybody getting into this gate or interfering with their love or anything that they have going on. They don't want any interference. And that's a very strong energy. This is also an Aries. So this could be an Aries. They could have Aries anywhere in their chart. Don't get hung up on that. But if you're dealing with an Aries, perfect. But Aries is also a fire sign, okay? You don't want, it's not that you're not trying to manifest someone that is only ever going to get to just the Three of Pentacles. So if you're, this is the person that is going to go all the way. They're not just going to just start things and then disappear. Or, you come move into my apartment and we stay engaged, or we live together for 10, 20 years and it doesn't go anywhere. No, the person that you're manifesting by surrendering to your soul's path, by surrender to non-action, is the person that's going to take all the action. This person is going to be a leader, where they're going to say, and I'm not saying that there's not going to be any love or gushy romance or anything like that. I see, the King of Wands here, which is just confirming, like, you're not going to have to do anything. You're going to do some things, of course, but you're not going to have to do anything to set this up. Because when we want something and we want love and we want things to take off, we tend to meet someone and then all of a sudden it's like, well, I'm going to be the one that's going to do all the calling. I'm going to be the one that's going to, make all the plans. I'm going to be the one that's going to sit there and say everything that I want and everything that I want to do and all this stuff. And this person's just like, but they don't take any action. The person that you're going to meet is someone that's going to take action, where they're going to say, oh, okay, cool. All right, got it. Like, yeah, no problem. And they're going to actually build on this. Okay. So you're not going to have to, be the leader all the time and have to, spark the passion in a relationship. Like, for once, you actually have someone who's a go-getter and is going to take charge. Okay. Now show me this person's loving side. Show me their loving side. What's their energy, their loving side? Because I feel like, yes, this person's very firm and that may kind of scare you a little bit. The Star. So you know what I feel when I pulled that card? I feel like this person has been wishing for this. They're very emotional because this is the Aquarius card. Aquarius, they like to meet people. They like to build strong communities. They like to help. They're charitable. They're very emotional, very empathetic. Although they hold a very firm stand ground, very firm. Okay. So they definitely stand their ground, Yeah. And I think that you'll discover about this person, Sagittarius, that, they're very serious, but I feel as if they're serious with the right one. Like, this person doesn't play games. I feel like this person has seen a lot of options. Ooh, yeah. Confirmation, justice here, and the King of Cups. They want justice for the emotions that they have. They actually want to win. They want to win. They want this confirmation of this loving energy that they've always had inside of them, and they want to win this. They want things to be balanced. They want just as much love from someone as they're capable of giving. So I feel like the both of you have kind of been met with that, where you overgive and you don't get enough back. And this person is going to be very firm about, if I give you my love, not even if, when I give you my love, I want to make sure that you're going to be, responsive to me. That there's not any pain. There's not any guards up. And then on the other side of this, we have the Queen of Cups and we have the Lovers. And the Page of Cups. And that's what I'm talking about. The Page of Cups, it's somebody where, you're both looking at each other like you're not sure. It's an offer. But behind all of this, okay, is the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So this person is very emotionally balanced with both feminine and masculine energy. Super masculine energy with the Emperor here. And for some of you, what Spirit's saying, the Emperor can also represent a father figure that's in your life that may not necessarily approve of the person that you are with. Or maybe you think that your father won't approve of that, or there's some sort of religious factor here that, may be a problem. Where maybe you were raised in a family where you're only allowed to marry certain religions. And you're only allowed to do things a certain way. And what if I meet someone that is not that? And Spirit wants you to know, okay, that this is your life path. This is your choice. We were not, you know what I mean? I don't want to go there, but you understand what I'm saying. I don't want to, offend anyone. But, we were born free. And our religion is instilled within us when we're born by our parents and by our community. But as we get older, we have a choice. But that choice is up to you. And if you, love is love. And if you meet someone that's not, traditionally what your family would be approving of, I can understand that could be very devastating. But we have free will. Okay. So we do have this, the Six of Swords is right in the middle. The Six of Swords in reverse is right in the middle of, of this. And I feel like with this, it's saying it's easier to go towards calmer waters. It's easier to give up and not rock the boat. It's easier to, just kind of, whatever. But at the same time, I feel as if this love connection is not afraid to rock the boat. This choice to build this foundation with the Lovers here is not afraid to rock the boat. Is not afraid to ride the waves, is not afraid to, okay, I'm going back. And for some of you, this could mean that there were distance between the two of you. Maybe you met on vacation or you met in a different country. And now it's like, okay, we met each other and we have emotional feelings for each other. And one of you is going back. So if that's your story, then you know that this is confirmation for you, where you're going back to be with this person. And that could be a huge life-changing decision where you're actually going to move countries to be with someone else. Is that what's going on here? Here I got the King of Swords here. Interesting. And then we have the Five of Wands in reverse. So what they're saying basically is, this is the being very firm about your decision will resolve any conflicts and obstacles in the way. Being firm about that, being firm about your decision to love this person, and them being firm about their decision to love you is what is going to resolve these conflicts. That's why I said you're not afraid to rock the boat. You're not afraid to say, no, I've made my decision and this is the person I want to be with. And I'm standing my ground. Because it's not as easy as, okay, I'm going to go out and I'm just going to find someone else and I'm just going to forget about this person. No. Because we have surrender to non-action, where you're being called to not do that, because it's not that easy. Because if you think that you're not going to come across this same thing again, you will. Especially if it has to do with religious factors, where if you're putting yourself out there in a very general way, you may find other people, and then you're going to have to deal with that conflict and obstacles again. But being very firm on your decision to choose a partner that wants to build with you, that wants a life with you, is going to absolve all obstacles and arguments and challenges and whatever it is. And this is also showing you that you guys can get through that, whatever this is, however this resonates for you, because there's a huge world out there. Okay. And if there's anybody that can definitely put up a fight and can definitely, but love is not about fighting. Spirit wants you to know, love is not about fighting. It's not about involving the entire family on both sides, or friends or co-workers, or anybody that has anything to say about this, no matter what your situation is. You don't need the approval of anyone other than the two of you, and knowing your truth and standing your ground. It's nobody's business but you and your person. And I know that's hard when you come from a big family and you come from a where you have to introduce to the family members. And I get it. That's a very traditional way of doing things. But sometimes you just kind of have to make that commitment to each other to stand firm and be like, this is the person I choose. I know that's hard, but with God's grace, and if this is what God has chosen, then that's what it is. Or whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in, you'll know that this is right. Because you could choose what everybody else wants you to choose, and you'll be unhappy. Because you just be settling, and you'll always wonder. You'll always wonder about that. A life lived in regret is not a life lived at all. So that is what I have for you, my darling Sagittarius. Leave it in the comments what's going on here. I did get, Spirit wants me to show, I did get these two cards. When I looked at them, I wasn't going to use this deck, but I picked them up to look anyway because I mistook it for what needs to be surrendered. So we have Divine Love. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with Spirit. And then right underneath that is love. Divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. Okay? Love itself. So that's what this is. It's love itself. Okay? So Sagittarius, they want me to get one more. I'm not picking that up. They're just like, okay. All right, so we have these cards that fell out. So we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So if you want a confirmation that the person you met is your soulmate, of course, if you listen to this whole thing, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek, and you see little angels up there. And making the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so if that's not confirmation about everything that's going on here, I don't know what is. So if you were unsure, is this person my soulmate? Is it? That's your confirmation. And then for some of you, where you've just meeting someone or somebody's just coming in your life, this could be the one. But you got to make the effort. Just because there's obstacle and challenges, you can't run away, because it's all about love, divine love. okay? So thank you so much, Sagittarius, for tuning in for another reading. I will see you again soon. Take care, guys. Don't forget to thumbs up the video on the way out. I have a lot of interesting courses that are available. I have a Mediumship 101 course. I have an Intuitive Tarot course. And I also have the mega course, Understanding Your Tarot Reading, so you can understand your placements in your chart and which readings you should be watching according to the daily moon and what sign the daily moon is in that day. And it'll also help you to understand what tarot kind of means, what tarot readers say, because we all know we will watch multiple different readings, but you have to know which house that you're watching it for. So if we're in Sagittarius and Sagittarius rules, your love, 5th house, you want to watch Sagittarius readings that day. But if it's in Scorpio, you have to look to see, well, where's Scorpio in your chart and watch Scorpio readings for that day. There's a big process to understanding this, and I've laid it all out for you in that course. It's $10. It's not a lot. It's up there on my channel. You'll see it. It says Understanding Tarot. If not, you can email me, which of course that will be in the description box. And of course you can book a private reading with me. I'm here for you. So yeah, I will see you soon, Sagittarius. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.